Hello everyone, Gravitational Storytime. I am very late to this, but I don't mind. Salutations, woman. Is this going to be an annoying conversation with you? I'm starting to think so. Okay, skip that. Bye. Companion style, just pick what feels right to you. Heartbeat, that's pretty good. Invite. Cecilia, the human heart beats around 100,000 times in a single day. Movie The Heartbeat looks really good. Cecilia. A good movie. It's a good movie. I recommend it. We'll end together. You can interested in the movie. Let's grab your tickets. Thank you then. Okay, let's watch together. Okay. Sounds good. Hang tight for a second. The heartbeat. No ticket. I remember when they first introduced this game, this mode. She's just gracefully in her seat, looking forward to the movie. There's still some time before the movie starts. I should chat with Cecilia about something she's interested in. Though her daily activity is a delusion, doesn't she need time to herself? Yes, she does. Chat with Cecilia.
Me? I thought Manager would be more interested in hearing about the Angels of Delusion. I recently learned a special little craft from Suna. She really likes scented candles, so I ended up making some for scenting clothes, too.
Cecilia raises her wrist and a faint fragrance wafts from inside of her sleeve.
So, what do you think?
Why are you blue?
It's a calming scent, right? I made quite a few. I can give you some another day, Manager.
Still don't know why she's blue. Movie begins. Shattered by accident, which child falls into the hollow. Yeah, I think I remember this. His mother resolutely steps into the hollow, following the trembling ECG traces on her phone, searches for the traces of her child. Walls, the mother surrounds herself, surrounded by ethereals, nowhere left to run. Her phone falls in a moment. She's swept up in the whole disaster. Feels Cecilia's breathing stifle. Ooh. Tell her just a false dream. Let's progress. Better not spoil it. Let's see how Cecilia folds. Her phone fell into the hollow fissure with her mother, but she snatched it back at just the nick of time.
Thank goodness. I was worried her phone would drop back where it was before and she'd never find it again. Judging by the look on your face, Manager, you must have known what was going to happen all along, right?
Yes.
As expected of a video store manager, you know this movie's plot inside and out. Still, even though you knew how the story was going to unfold, you didn't tell me.
No.
I guess you didn't want to spoil the viewing experience. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't you understand? Even if your kid wasn't trapped by the hollow, there's no way he would have made it. Stop fooling yourself!
For a mother, only what she sees with her own eyes is real. Besides, my child hasn't given up believing in his mother. His heartbeat gradually calmed down. He knew I would definitely find him.
usually quiet or softly breath. Turn your glimpse of her expression. Teardrop. Shins were pearly iridescence. A long while, a single sob finally escapes. Finally hand her a tissue.
Sorry, manager. I got a bit carried away.
Yo, that's fine. Don't worry. Faint, cool touch. Is that why she's blue?
Seeing hope rekindled for this mother and child after all the hardship they've endured, it truly moved me. We lived through the fall of the old capital. We all know just how rare miracles that avert disaster truly are. Even if it's only fiction, witnessing such a miracle is enough to bring me comfort. Because I can't help but believe that such a possibility will always exist.
Finished watching The Heartbeat with Cecilia. Seeing illusion sitting is really late to the mother in the movie. Mother is so brave.
Rather than calling it bravery, I'd say everything she did was almost instinctive.
Yes.
Before her mind could even catch up, her body had already made the choice.
Yes.
I totally get it. That feeling when you'd risk everything to protect someone. If anything were to happen to the girls of Angels of Delusion, I know I'd be just like that mother. Even if it meant facing immense danger, I would still search for a way to save them.
Wow, how moving. That won't happen.
Of course. They're all going to soar smoothly all the way to the top and become the most dazzling angels there are.
Yay.
Before the Hollow, humans are insignificant. Yet, the Hollow cannot erase the bounds of emotion. In the face of this disaster, the mother held tight to this lifeline, finding her child through the sound of his heartbeat. That was such a great movie. I'm so thankful I got to watch it with you.
Swag. Thanks for sticking with me through the whole movie, manager. Heartbeat is a really perfect name for it. While watching the movie, I shared thousands of heartbeats with you, manager. But should I recommend this one to Little Angels? The story is great, but I feel like Arya and Sana will be crying the whole time. Suna, my bad. Let's watch together someday. Sounds like a good idea. When time comes, I'll need you to help me take care of the Little Angels' emotions, manager. Wow! Oh, Jane Doe. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway. I've always heard about that Coffee Mate is a really cute movie. With a sweet, gentle coffee machine falling for an adorable customer. Such a cute movie. You haven't already watched it with some other cute lady having the manager. I've watched a lot of movies. Relax, relax. Cute little manager. Little? What you mean little? She is taller than him, so... That's tough, that's tough. Imagine getting called little. Whether you see the movie with someone else or not, you better treat me. Watch it with me. It's essentially special. Just like that, no matter how many customers come and go, Angela is still one of a kind to Mr. Rob. Let's hurry into the theater. The darkness will be perfect for hiding that little blush of yours. She's teasing. Yeah. Jane's keeps her from the side. It seems she's interested in her companion's reactions to the movie itself. Jane softly hums a cheerful tune. It sounds like a jingle from Coffee Mate trailer. She seems rather excited about this movie. Maybe I should chat with her and see what she thinks of it. You like comedies?
Oh my. What a heart-fluttering question, my little manager.
I'm not little.
Romance, huh? Seems like a pretty foreign concept to me. So hard to understand. To be honest, instead of listening to someone's confession, I'd much rather secretly catch the sound of someone's heart skipping a beat.
Angela keeps going back to Mr. Rob's coffee shop. Mr. Rob keeps preparing mochas with double syrup.
The chocolate and syrup completely mask the taste of coffee beans. Angelina doesn't even like coffee at all, does she?
Mm-mm. Movies always have their plot holes. You don't like it?
It's silly. The whole movie is so silly. Mr. Rob is adorably clueless. Kind of like you sometimes, manager. Angelina can be a bit foolish too. Just like me. Sometimes even sillier than Eos.
Gee, thanks.
Mr. Rob, is this latte art a habit of yours? Or a secret love letter?
Customer preferences detected. Double syrup with 0 loneliness concentration.
Never mind. I like it anyway.
Mr. Rob's coffee machine mechanic monotone monologue has Angela bursting into a fit of giggles. Jane lets out a soft laugh beside me. The lines are goofy yet somehow touching. Just like those cheesy lines from an old high school romance movie, lines that couples have used to death but somehow take on new life when coming from the coffee machine.
Hey, are you sneaking a peek at me, little manager?
Yes.
It doesn't quite make my heart race the way that I imagined it would. Maybe it's because the plot just isn't all that exciting. Or is it because you're simply too used to watching movies with someone else, manager? Or maybe, is watching movies with me really that boring, manager? That's more like it. My heart is racing.
Finish watching Coffee with Jane. Okay. Seems to file out. Looks like most of the audience here are couples. That was a really cute movie.
I knew you'd feel the same way, little manager. People I perceive
I'm not
as
little.
cute people can perceive cute things the same cute way as cute me.
Can I have time to say
cute.
saying?
Compared to convoluted dialogue and pretentious foreshadowing, I definitely prefer this kind of simple and cute little treat. Next time you get more sweet treats, be sure to recommend them to me too, little manager.
Yay.
Movie reviews? Maybe it's best to leave all that deep, highbrow stuff to you, huh? If I absolutely must. The movie is simply adorable, and so is the person I watched it with.
Yeah. Shush. Would you keep coming back to Plates Just for Someone? An otherwise ordinary street became the most special place of all time. Even caffeine, once unwelcome, has become the sweet scent of happy memories. Memories sure do put a filter on everything. Do you have any special places like that? Of course, the back door of the public security precinct. Between the ruthless criminals and even more ruthless boss. I mean, the pure vault all the time. Just kidding. Just a special place actually is... I'll tell you someday when the time is right. Whether it's the cinema or public security precinct. See you next time, manager. Okay, bye! Yixuan. Okay. Haunted Rouge. Actually, it looks pretty good. The film was shot on location in Wi-Fi. Even though it's filmed with familiar scenery, seeing it on a big screen feels different. Watching a thriller this late might make you a little uneasy. If you're not into it, we can pick something else. You need to push yourself. I'm okay with it. Oh, you're in a good mood today. Alright, let's go with this one. I'm always in a good mood. When am I not in a good mood? Haunted Rouge. Sounds like a horror movie. But it doesn't look like one. The cover didn't look like one. Yixuan seems pretty into this movie.
I didn't expect this many people at a midnight showing.
Why are we out at midnight? Oh my god.
Then again, I guess some people think horror movies hit different at night.
They do hit different at night. Yes. I actually
Can't
agree.
say they're wrong. The air feels heavier after dark. Wise, coming here at this hour? You're braver than usual today.
Oh, with you here, Shifu, I'm not scared. I feel like I may get scared later.
I see. Having company makes it easier to stay composed. But even if I weren't here, I doubt it would make much difference. It's just a movie after all. It's not like we're actually running into evil spirits. But if you do get scared, you can lean closer to me.
Move closer to Shifu. Ballsy. A faint smile flickers in Yixuan's eyes.
That was fast. Though I suppose it never hurts to be prepared. Alright, looks like it's about time. The movie's starting.
Light slowly dims as the opening score begins. Mixing it with our faint, nervous breaths of the crowd, the movie starts. The gate of the old mansion creaks open with an awful striping sound and pitch black darkness beyond. You hear eerie, muffled giggles. The audience tenses up. Someone letting out a quiet gasp. She doesn't look scared at all. She looks almost entertained. Serious now? Why do I feel you're excited, Shifu?
The strange creature in this movie is kind of interesting. It's not very powerful, but it knows how to put on a scary act. I was just thinking, what kind of techniques would I use if I ran into something like that one day? Or maybe I could let you handle it. It's good practice. Yes, something around that level suits you perfectly. Good chance to apply the techniques I taught you. What do you think, Wise?
Yes.
Why are you scooting away? I'm just teasing. If something like that really appeared, I'd handle it myself. You have nothing to worry about. All right. I'll stop picking on you. Come back. Judging by the pacing, the main plot is about to unfold.
You said some other guests were waiting for me in the lobby. But we're deep in the mountains. There shouldn't be anyone alive in this villa.
Well, they aren't exactly alive. But it's also true they're waiting for new guests. Just like the 47 other guests before you.
Huh? You mean they all... Who are you? What is this place?
The second half of the movie, the story becomes more eerie as audience members start screaming. Tense up realizing it, the next scene could jump scare you at any moment. Feel a light tap on your arm, you turn your head. Shifu is watching you with a gentle look.
Do you remember the meditation technique I taught you?
Yes, breathe.
When your thoughts start to wander, just bring your awareness in your palm.
Oh.
Stay focused and feel the energy flow.
Leans in. A warm sensation spreads through your chest. Taps you lightly with her fingers. Warm sensation spreads to your hips. Hold Shifu's hand. Hold on to Shifu's hand.
If you want to hold on to me, go ahead. As long as you feel that warmth inside, fear won't linger. Do
Ballsy
you
move.
remember it now? If not, I can always teach you again. Feeling better?
Yes, very.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. This movie is designed to take out people's deepest fears. If it ever gets uncomfortable, don't force yourself. Just tell me.
Did the subtitle just mess up for a second? I couldn't catch it. Shifu sounds
You
much to
weren't
share.
the only one feeling tense. Quite a few people around us were startled as well. That creature in the movie isn't actually especially powerful. But it's good at using hints and atmosphere to stir up fear and unsettle people's minds.
Unsettle people's minds. You didn't seem scared at all. Did this story scare you even a little? You didn't seem scared at all, Shifu.
I wasn't scared, but I'll admit the plot was solid. Some of the shots built suspense nicely. That said, I do wish they'd explore the creature's unpredictable side more. Not really. If the creature's appearance had been depicted with greater nuance and realism, the movie would have had more practical value. It could have served as useful reference material for you, Fufu, and the others. A proper lesson in warding off misfortune. All right. I'm joking. Don't want you to shake your head and scoot away again. It's getting late. Watching something this intense at night is tiring on the mind and body. Once we leave the theater, you should head home and get some rest. Watching a movie with you does feel a little different. With someone familiar sitting next to you, all those strange things on screen start to feel like they're happening right beside you. If you're up for it, we can come back and watch another movie together sometime.
Sounds good. I'd like that. It's getting late now. Time to head back and get some rest. I wonder if those scenes will replay in your dreams. Start feeling uneasy. I remember what you taught me, Shifu. Faint smiles appears at the corners. You're learning fast. A few more practice sessions, you'll be able to explore that old mansion in your dreams. I'll dream about going there with you, Shifu. Beverly could show up in your dreams, just wandering around some dusty old mansion together. I'm sure it might be a waste, don't you think? Why not use the chance to teach yourself some secret techniques I haven't shown you yet? Though that's only if you actually dream of me first. Alright, that's enough chit-chatting. That's enough chatting for today. It's getting late. Gotta go back and get some rest. Next time there's a movie I want to see. If you want to see, we can come back here again. Wow. Oh my god, there's a lot of people. Still, we'll do it. Probably an hour-long video, maybe? Oh, Proxy. Oh, Proxy. You're here for the premiere of Starlight Night? First Heroes 2? Oh, this is gonna be stupid. Actually, Billy's not bad. I'm suddenly really hyped. Let's start our journey right here, right now. Let's hesitate, Proxy. Let's head in right now. You've seen that a million times. The back of your head is ridiculous. Clearly excited for the movie. We can start Billy's already getting hyped up. Let's take the chance to chat about something he's interested in. Let's talk about the movie, talk about Billy.
Proxy, you didn't miss the previous Starlight Night releases, did you? Starlight Night Seasons 1 through 3, Starlight Night The Other Night, Starlight Night Awakening?
Why is there so much? Starlight Night. It's kind of like Power Rangers. I was never a fan of Power Rangers. Yeah, I was never a fan of Power Rangers. Seems different. Okay. Have they gained their transformation abilities yet? Okay. He's literally stressing. Bro's stressing over here. Leave them battered and beaten to the ground. Hold your breath anxiously.
Roxy, you're on the edge of your seat now. After all, these Starlight Knights are just ordinary people. But I know they'll get back on their feet.
Swag.
Because they're Starlight Knights!
Hey, who cares if we can't transform? We're not fighting just to become Starlight Knights. We're just ordinary folks, but we all have a reason to find our courage. The Starlight Knights aren't fighting this battle alone!
I would be surprised in the future if they have something like that. Billy's body tenses up. He sits upright in the seat, eyes glued to the screen. Frantically evacuating to the city. You know the heroes transform and fight at this point. Have abilities inferior. Yeah, those enemy. Bro's freaking out. It seems like no one could help them in this critical moment. They'll win. Billy hesitates for a moment and nods. The screen glows. Look at yeah. Interpoint emerges. Billy, led by a nameless intelligent construct, people bring makeshift weapons.
So even ordinary folks who keep pushing forward can become heroes. I know they'll win.
Yeah, man. First heroes come to an end. This time the credits seem particularly long. Yeah. Billy remains seated, lost in thought after the movie is over. Everyone is so kind. You seem like you're still processing the movie. Everyone is so kind.
That scene where everyone's working towards the same goal. No matter how many times you see it, it just stays with you.
You got it, man. You so totally rock, dude.
Take up arms and fight to protect their city. Oh, but that nameless intelligent construct. Must be an Easter egg left by a future Starlight Knight, right?
Sure. Those comments are.
You Starlight Knight fans out there, this movie will definitely live up to your expectations. For those who aren't Starlight Knight fans yet, it's your perfect chance to become one. All in all, I highly recommend everyone to check out Starlight Knight, the first heroes.
Hee. Watching the favorite film with you, Proxy, is something to remember for a lifetime. It's been much, Billy. You're right, we can watch plenty of other Starlight films together later. It's a deal then. See you, Proxy. Seed. The Foot Woman. Yahoo! Proxy, here to catch a movie too. The other day, Orphe said she was going to the movies. She came back with her face tear stained, so I'm really curious about what 7710 and his cat is actually about. Sister Auntie Proxy, how about we watch a movie together? Honey mixed into coffee actually tastes surprisingly good, you know? It's a weird way to put it, but I'm sure I'm in. Sure, why not? Though that's a weird way to put it. Oh, don't worry about it, then. Oh, don't worry about it, then after the next few hours, you're all mine, Prox. Maybe bringing it up your side job so much in public isn't a great idea. How about you use something that more fits the vibe better for now? Then let's head in, Wise. I feel like I'm dyslexic sometimes, but I think I don't care to read that much. Try not like rush through the dialogue of it. Yes, we've seen it before. She's not very tall. Eagerly waits for the show to start, subconsciously swaying from side to side. For Seed, who's such a homebody, to actually suggest coming to the cinema, this movie must have something that really caught her interest. A Bang Boo and his cat hollow adventure, she's finally starting to understand life lately. It's probably that theme that caught her eye. Bang Boo and the cat have real-life counterparts. This movie... corners. Good stuff.
So you're telling me the story of a little bamboo teaming up with a cat to become new Eridu's strongest proxy actually happened? The proxy business is super competitive these days, but it really does make for one heck of a movie. Ooh, Wise, you look like you have something to say. Don't tell me that's not how the story goes. Since I was wrong, guess you'll have to watch this movie with me to help me understand.
I'm supposed to be reading this. I began taking care of a little cat. Stray cat Katie. Oh man. 77110. Though dealt with humans before, so made quite a few blunders with Katie first. Cruising through the lashes throughout the cinema. I was going to watch this. Okay. Seems Seed's pretty absorbed in it, but not willing to smile. She's not smiling at all. Wonder what's on her mind. As the story unfolds, the cautious kitty Katie realizes that 7710 means no harm. One rainy night, when 7710 is running low on power, Katie brings a discarded ether battery. You hear Seed let out a quiet gasp. When you turn to look at her, she's also turned to look at your way. Your eyes meet, a crystal clear gaze, tinged with amusement, ripples like water, leaving you momentarily dazed.
Awesome! 7710 and Katie finally understand each other.
7710? Oh, okay. Looks like Seed wasn't smiling because she was worried about how things were developing between Bamboo and the cat. Gaze at Seed, smile, 7710.
Yeah, it feels super emotional to you too, right? Yeah, everyone's smiling, but connecting with a kitty isn't easy. 7710's really putting in the work. Even if we can't understand each other's feelings at first, as long as we keep paying attention to one another, we'll eventually understand each other's hearts.
I think it would have been better if her character said 7,710.
Like how you noticed my change in mood right away.
Because isn't she kind of supposed to be like autistic coded?
Bamboo that mistakes kittens for rescue targets is clearly defective. Apologize, but we'll need to recall it. Don't worry, we're just gonna wipe its memory and reprogram it from scratch. Hey, what are you doing?
It saved Katie and got her out of the hollow! You can't treat it like this! Katie, take 7710 and run!
C7710. Former home investigation. 7710. Finally leads Katie. The investigation association finds an owner to adopt Katie, but plans to recall 7710 for disposal as a defective product. Finding the suspicion, Katie's new master holds off the investigator, letting 7710 and Katie escape to search for clues. Once again, embarking on their own adventure, they return to that mysterious building they stumbled upon in the hollow, one that seems connected to the investigation association. Okay, an epic chase scene, evading. Till the audience gasps as the chilling escape. At that moment, you feel Seed tightly gripping your hand. She is totally absorbed in the movie. Maybe I should encourage her to express her feelings. Squeeze her hand with equal force. Cheers them on quietly.
Yeah, go on, run! 7710 and Katie! Shake them off, 7710, Katie! Your family's waiting for you to come back! Hurry!
Hoorah!
Caring for each other and our families gives us new strength. Quick, transform into your second form and blast them with lasers.
Is that a thing?
If I were the director, I'd add a scene like that. It's what the villain who tried to keep the three of them apart deserves.
calm me down. She calm down. Completely oblivious to short distance.
If you say so, then they should be fine. After all, you're the movie expert.
You finished watching 77 Tat and his cat together with Seed. Is it just you, or does Seed seem much more open with her emotions than when you first met? Maybe she's imagining herself as one of the characters who is trying to understand the hearts of others. Let's try asking her about it. Okay, you really left quite the impression. 7710 is such an awesome bamboo.
Are you more interested in the little kitty? I'm actually more curious about that little bamboo called 7710.
Oh really? I thought you'd be more interested in the cat.
Because we're alike. We both struggle to understand how others' emotions work. I really hope it finds a family of its own.
Oh, so you got it wrong, technically.
But I just looked up its real-world prototype. In the end, it was recalled by the association as a defective product. So I guess people are more interested in a kitten that can feel emotions than a defective product, huh? Don't be fooled by appearances. New Eridu is the kind of place where even a Varus can have a fan club.
Varus. Whatever.
Thanks, Wise. Proxy, I knew it was the right call to watch this with one of my own kind. Whether I'm a bamboo or a cat in the future, you'll be my adventure buddy either way.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Even when we're not in public, I want to keep calling you Wise. That okay?
Yeah. Not sure it's like a roller coaster. What a movie. Now I can see why Orphan ended up in tears. You feel the same way, Wise? Broccoli? Back to the original nickname. This is not the original comeback until I agree watching. This name's not making a comeback until you agree to watch the movie with me. Next time, you'd better be the one to invite me. I did invite you. Oh, brother. Oh, this is that new girl. Why she have her tongue back in your mouth? I knew it. You're still alive, huh? I came all the way from afar. I caught your scent and followed it right to the theater. I haven't seen Cissia since she ran off alone in the hollow last time. Alright, decision made. You're my investigation target for today. You're suspicious of a video store manager. Whatever you're up to, I'm telling you. I'm gonna watch a movie. I should have just invited her. Then watch the Stray Paws. Synopsis. Little dog walks through the hollow. Protagonist takes it in and trains it as a rescue dog. It's just sketchy city slicker with bad intentions. Yeah, I get it now. It's totally a horror movie. It's a story about a little dog and a human becoming friends. Oh, so they're friends. That makes sense. Back in the Outer Ring, I used to get sent into the hollow with stray cats and dogs to scavenge for food. Sounds like a pretty good, same story. You'll find out once the movie's over. No spoilers. Are you getting tired of standing at her? Okay. Movie. Movie. Cecilia runs her hands over the snow, pressing down to test the softness. She keeps poking and letting out satisfied sighs. Before the movie even starts, Cecilia has completely melted into the warm theater seat. They really should make theater seats ridiculously comfortable in case you fall asleep. Therefore, you'll have to watch the movie again. Ooh, think about that. Maybe I should ask her about stray dogs. If you see a stray puppy, have you ever taken in a stray dog?
Well, if you're gonna keep a dog, you gotta feed them. I'm a pro at this, and there's lots of different flavors of dog food. They're all delicious.
How do you know?
I also know that dogs need to be taken out on a run every day, and the ones in the Outer Ring always bolt when they see me. I really can do everything, right?
movie begins. Ross, the protagonist puppy, first wanders alone through the hollow, encountering dangerous crises from time to time. The next scene, a massive shadow lurking off camera slowly creeps toward it once again. First, Cecilia. She seems completely immersed in puppy Ross's perspective, anxiously curling her legs, until the camera pans, revealing the truth. This time, it wasn't terrifying ethereal approaching the puppy, but the movie protagonist, investigator.
What do we do? We're gonna get caught. I'm just a little pup. Wise, didn't you see this wasn't a horror movie?
You're worried about Lil Ross? Don't worry, the investigator is one of the good guys.
Being alone on
Crap.
the streets is one thing, but getting snatched up out of nowhere? That's scary. I might get dragged to some cold, quiet office filled with scary public security officers. Never getting enough food to feel full, and getting a ton of impossible investigation missions dumped on me? Oh, poor little Ross.
I swear I made the right decision. That should have been the right decision.
Curious, are you? I won't spill the beans that easily. After all, it's quite the heavy pass we're talking about here.
When I pulled you out of that fissure, you were so scared that you wouldn't even touch a can of food. Who would have guessed I'd be counting on you so soon? Here, take the leash. This time, it's your turn to lead the way.
Bark, bark. Survival behind an old, abandoned car. Holds her breath, eyes locked on the screen. Little puppy Ross has all those, scout the road, carefully dodging dangers along the way. As the plot unfolds, Ross finally finds a way out. She's relaxed too, her clenched fists loosening. You turn your head and know she has turned, looking your way. Quietly watching you for a while.
What? Come on, spit it out, spit it out! Oh, of course not. This is just another typical story set in a hollow, right? But I've never seen those kinds of ethereals in a hollow before. License? Why would an ethereal need a... Oh, I get it. They made them look cute on purpose so they wouldn't scare people.
Interesting. Cute studying sleep.
Wise, if you know where they shoot movies like this, you've gotta hook me up! I'm totally cut out to be this kind of villain. At least if it were me, I wouldn't be making such a mess while eating.
You finished watching Stray Paws together with Cecilia? See, I didn't lie about the new horror movie. Having companions is really important.
You're right. Having reliable companions is super important.
We're popcorn partners, so that's fine.
Keep suffering because that useless puppy Ross can't do anything right. If only the investigator could pick up a mercenary like they picked up that dog. Put in a bit more effort and who knows? You might even pick up a void hunter that can slice through ethereals in one hit.
Not easy to come by.
How would you know if you don't try? I'm quite the expert at picking things up. Then we can just chill in the back, soak up some sun, and sip drinks while waiting to snag the spoils. After all, I'm not some idiot who'd knowingly walk into danger and get myself killed. Wise, for my sake, don't you dare do anything like that.
Okay, I'll try.
This was a flawless success for our cinema investigation. Not only did we find nothing, but we also wasted so much time. Another day of slacking off under the boss's nose.
She's just like me, for real.
I can even apply to come back and investigate again. Sweet!
Poor Ross finally found an owner, and now it has to follow them into even more dangerous hollows to work. So I talk about bad luck. Not like my little Chucky here, the one on my neck. Isn't it cute? Ever since Chucky became a part of my family, I've let it go searching for food by itself. Looks like you're a much better master. Master, she's family. Jackie might be a snake, but she's just... Man, she and I are not getting along. Report to the boss. Yeah, no choice, gotta go second. See you next time. I've watched Don't Touch Me on videotape before, but I've never seen a chance to see it on the big screen. This is Yuzuha. Do you want to watch this one, Yuzuha? Hehe, right? Even though the genre has its own charms, I'll keep you guessing it's most fun. Maybe a fantasy film, but there are a lot of you can really dig into in the ending. I have no spoilers. Almost got excited and spoil your viewing experience. Looks like the show is starting soon. I've got tickets to head in. Yes, I do. Don't touch. Her hair is so long. Yuzuha looks pretty excited, even though she's seen this movie before, she's still looking forward to it. Since Yuzuha has seen this movie before, we can talk about why she chose to watch it again. But Yuzuha seems to really care about others' viewing experience, so let's avoid asking any questions that might spoil the story. You seem really to dig this movie, so what's the movie about? You seem to really dig this movie.
Is it that obvious? Well, why else would I be here for a second watch? Even though it's a fantasy film, it's got a really cool ghost story vibe to it. That's why I love it.
Yo, I love ghost stories. It's an excellent anime. Dub, though.
Don't worry too much about figuring out the truth behind the story.
Camera slows begins to pan down, reveal a transparent tentacle. The moment the tentacle touches a doll sitting on a table, it starts writhing and contracting, gradually morphing into the doll's form. Dr. Samir leads an investigation team to study these alien creatures that can morph into other objects. As the doctor examines the alien's tissue samples through the microscope, you suddenly feel Yuzuha giving you a sneaky poke.
These aliens seem pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah. She's kinda creepy. You seem perfect for a prank.
Wow, that's my proxy. You knew exactly what I was thinking.
Alright.
But seriously, a creature that can transform into anything at will? That's what I call the perfect partner for pranks. You've got a point. The last time I went out to play with some cats, the little guy threw a fit for ages once we got back. But if this creature could morph into his favorite apple, maybe we could mess with Kama too.
Wait, are these my memories? If so, how can I see myself in third person? That stirring stick that just popped out of my hand. It was like it had a life of its own. If this is a dream, it feels way too real. What are these aliens?
A jumble of bizarre images comes together, creating a dizzying collage. Dr. Samir's face keeps morphing under the fisheye lens, occasionally transforming into other people's faces. And around him, objects are dancing, spinning, and swaying where they stand, like a symphony of inanimate objects. Turns out Dr. Samir, who was the lead investigation team, isn't human at all, but the very same alien life form he was studying. But did the aliens replace the doctor, or did the doctor never exist to begin with? Nobody knows. Looking over at Yuzuha's expression, gleaming with excitement, her eyes twinkling, she's completely mesmerized, as if she's drawn into the scene. The scene fades out, eerie images return to normal. Yuzuha lets out a soft sigh, her tense body finally relaxing again.
That was quite the scene just now. But...
If you use Yuzuha's expression, you turn your head, your cheek bumps right into her finger. In the dim light of the cinema, the young lady glances your way with a smile.
I just touched you.
Hey, yo.
If I were some kind of alien, then you should be worried about being completely replaced by me.
Don't touch me. Actually, I'm going.
Uh-oh, you've completely turned the tables on me. When you morph into me, just remember to feed Kama on time. And don't let him have too many snacks.
Yes. You finished watching Don't Touch with Yuzuha. I don't quite understand the movie. That was a really special movie.
Looks like you're really into it too. I thought maybe you'd be like everyone else, whining about how wishy-washy the movie's ending was. You know what makes thrillers so captivating? It's all about the feeling of suspense. If you look at it that way, suspense films and ghost stories boil down to the same thing. Once an urban legend gets cracked, it loses its charm. Just like how a movie's not as fun to rewatch once you know the big plot twist. But movies that leave you hanging keep drawing people back to theaters, searching for answers. Stories like that are better than something you can figure out after seeing it once, right?
Right.
I'm so happy you could watch my favorite movie with me today. Letting you join me in uncovering the truth behind Don't Touch and seeking out the traces of fantasy left on these images. It somehow feels like I've pulled you a little further into my world.
There's so many things in this world that we'd better don't touch. Even so, we still choose what to touch. Choose to give up all the new possibilities that come from reaching out to each other just because you're afraid feels like such a waste of time to me. It's such a waste to me. Ah, sorry, I just love film so much that once I start talking about it, I can't stop. Hee hee. Tell me more. Jeez, but I don't know if we'll get any rewards, you know. I had a great time watching a movie with you. If we get a chance next time, let's come out together again. Lycaon. Oh, 50 minutes. Oh boy. That film, Nihility. Nihility? I wonder if I mean nihilism, nihility? Nihility. Nihility? Dility? Sorry. That's the kind of movie you like? I would call it a preference, per se. Just something I once heard in passing. The tragedy lies not in the destruction of the body, but in how thoroughly our supposed meaning is devoured by nothing. He's a lot taller than me. That line really stuck with me. It seems like the perfect chance to watch together with you. I'm sure watching with you will lead to some truly profound insight. Really? He should be sitting up so much taller. Perfect. Lycaon seems really into it. I heard the plot of Nihility is really depressing. What should someone as rational as Lycaon make of this? Should I test the waters to see what he thinks of first? Set the movie's background? These kind of movies get you down.
Disaster movies often dig into how fragile order is and put human nature to the test. Definitely something worth paying attention to. In a speculative work that depicts the twilight of a civilization, a tragic ending is all but inevitable. But being able to rationally dissect the root causes of the tragedy with you is, in itself, a valuable thought exercise.
Mr. Philosopher over here, okay. Depicting a bustling yet rigid urban landscape. Beneath the orderly facade, an unscripted oppression permeates. At the academic office, the protagonist clearly presented her theory to a room full of elites, only to be met with contemptuous laughter. The camera slowly fixes on her isolated figure. Her wild fantasy quickly cost her all credibility. She returns to her empty home, greeted by the mechanical assistant her late mother left behind. Weary, the protagonist rests her head on the mechanical girl's cold shoulder, the faint whirring of machinery humming softly from the speakers.
One with insights ahead of their era often meets not understanding first, but solitude.
The road ahead of her won't be easy. Thankfully, she has someone by her side.
Indeed. It matters not whether one be flesh or forged steel. Once you've chosen someone, you follow them without reservation.
Bars.
Such loyalty itself may be enough to challenge the nihility.
Stop terrorizing us with poetic metaphors. Science needs data, not wild imaginations.
This isn't a gamble of probability, but a countdown that's already begun. We can't just turn a blind eye because it's beyond our understanding. When disaster strikes, let's hope those data models you're so proud of ring the alarm before my delusions do.
The movie reaches a climax as the disaster fully erupts, the city is swallowed by nihility, and civilized order cease to exist. The protagonist and the mechanical girl execute the final device in the underground lab, trying to turn the tide. A massive wave of energy comes rushing in. The mechanical girl resolutely channels the overloaded energy into herself. At the final moment, she looks at the protagonist, her mechanical arm beginning to disintegrate in the blinding light. As for the first time, her optical sensors simulate an expression of tenderness on her mechanical body. Lycaon seems to be moved by that too. He clearly sees the jawline tensing up as he's holding something back. The mechanical globe dissipates completely at the same time. The protagonist is pushed into the basement glass at the edge of the world, coming to annihilation. In the sky, the faint ray of hope created together is swallowed by the endless void. The prolonged white light on the screen plunges the theater into a long silence. Lycaon doesn't speak right away, as if observing a moment of silent mourning. When he finally spoke, his voice has regained its composure.
In the end, even the noblest resolve of one individual couldn't reverse the torrent as collective consciousness came crashing down. The power of this work lies in forcing viewers to confront the most fundamental contradiction. It is not about whether success is possible, but whether it is worthwhile. It is about order, about loyalty, about the meaning of persistence in a battle that's doomed to fail. Thank you for watching this thought-provoking work with me. I was truly moved.
You finish watching Nihility with Lycaon. The world isn't saved in the end. The final pursuit, pure white of the screen, is to drain all the sound and color from the theater, leaving only heavy silence. What's on Lycaon's mind? The end of civilization or the hopeless melody? He looks more solemn than usual. Maybe I should say something. It's a heavy but important movie, and it seems a bit hopeless.
Yes, it is a work that completely denies hope. But it also compels the viewer to contemplate the meaning of any effort in the face of absolute nihility.
Nihility?
What struck me most in this movie wasn't the disaster itself, but how our protagonist, the scientist, chose to bear the weight of the world alone after her warnings to humanity went unheeded, and the loyalty displayed by her mechanical companion. Theirs was a friendship transcending all programmed parameters. To walk a path you know leads nowhere, and to see it through to the very end, that resolve alone is far beyond any measure of victory or defeat. Thank you for accompanying me to see this film. It carried much weight, but I found it to be a precious and profound warning. It has reinforced my conviction that protecting such ordinary moments of watching films together is a mission we cannot fail. collective chaos, the light of reason shines as faintly as a firefly. But those who remain steadfast in their duty and loyalty until the very end, their stance itself was the strongest response to nihility. Thank you for sharing this profound moment with me.
A work that portrays ultimate nothingness, yet somehow makes you want to cling even more tightly to what's real once you step away from the screen. Like a cup of tea, just the right temperature, and a companion worthy of your loyalty. Being able to share this with you is a blessing in itself. Pleasure's all mine. Honor to hear you say that. If you ever come across another thought-provoking work like this, and need a companion, I'd be more than happy to join you. Things were a bit rushed this time. I didn't have time to prepare properly. Next time, I'll bring homemade cookies and tea. Perfect to enjoy it in a sunlit spot after a film that really lingers, to soothe and settle the mind. Even nihility paints the bleakest picture, but being able to witness it with you, to think together about how to resist this nihility, that alone is enough to drive away much of the chill. Oh, can't remember her name. What's her name again? Sweety. Oh, little master. Why is everyone not little, bro? Running into an old friend from far from home is a nicer surprise than expected. The clerks at Simmer just gave me a few movie tickets. They said a good film, urged me to take a look. Sweetie, did you just come here from Hotpot? You got a free movie tickets? You got free movie tickets from Hotpot? Well, you've got it wrong. My shop does business with the Simmer, and since it's Gilded Carrot Day, the boss sent me here to keep the relationship up. It's all about give and take. See, I traded in a few of our signature pastries for some movie tickets. Oh, right, I've got quite a few tickets. I was just wondering who to watch with. If you don't mind, would you do me the honor? Sure. Let's watch it together. That's all I need to hear. Since you're in a video store, little master, you must know your films. If you're up to it, I'll leave the picks entirely to you. What do you feel like moving? Watch it. Go with whatever you pick, but since the holiday, we're going to something fun, upbeat, and festive. Got any recommendations? Well, Small Body, Big Crisis. Alright. I really like you, so you've got good taste. Small Body, Big Crisis. This is a comedy. Sure she's gonna like that? Okay, bro. Whatever. Glances around the interior with curious eyes, looking pleased with what she sees.
This cinema's decor is both practical and elegant. It's no less impressive than the banquet hall at Yumtassin.
I'm glad you like it.
The snacks those people are munching on? It's gotta be popcorn, right?
Right.
I've heard customers mention it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. It smells delightful. I bet it tastes great too.
Sweety doesn't seem to enjoy visit cinema much, but she looks pretty interested in the popcorn. I'll grab some popcorn. I think that popcorn elegant.
I wouldn't say I'm dying to try it, but it is pretty intriguing. After all, this type of snack is hard to come by where I'm from.
Oh, where are you from?
Compared to the delicate and refreshing snacks of Phylum Heights, folks here in Janus Quarters seem to prefer their treats with a much richer flavor profile. Speaking of which, to improve on Yumtassin's selection, my boss actually sent me out to sample flavors from other locations. But every place has its own vibe. I can't fully understand New Eridu's food culture in just a few days. Like this popcorn, for example. I never got a chance to try it. Oh my, thanks for the offer.
You're welcome.
But if I go out to get snacks right now, I'd probably miss the best parts of the movie. Maybe next time.
I can go there for you. Just ask, bro. Bob turns into a bamboo, and the big bamboo becomes a human, and an unexpected body swap flips their lives upside down. At first, the swap causes endless chaos above it, and the audience can't help but crack up. Amidst all the laughter, Sweety seems a little out of place as she quietly contemplates.
Everyone laughing and gasping together. It kind of reminds me of going to the open-air cinema back when I was a kid.
What is an open-air cinema? You know one of those drive-ins? There's open-air cinema. State that you prefer watching movies indoors. Open-air cinema.
I wonder if you've ever experienced something like that. It was super popular back in the day.
I mean, I've been to a drive-in movie.
There weren't many theaters around, so everyone would gather in the plaza to catch a flick. Movie theaters are pretty quiet, right? But outdoor screenings are a totally different vibe. They're always super lively. Snacking on sunflower seeds, chatting away, laughing together. It's chaotic for sure, but it evokes a warm, fuzzy feeling. But when the plot gets emotional, everyone quiets down all at once. Back then, I'd always quietly wipe away my tears in the dark. I was so afraid that someone would notice and make fun of me.
You got that sad tea too, huh?
Look at me running my mouth. You've got me spilling my childhood anecdotes just like that.
Swag.
It didn't destroy my image as the model Yumcha scene employee in your eyes, did it?
No.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm actually human. I don't know how to become a bamboo.
Daydreaming again, little bamboo. Come here, my squishy little cupcake. Oh, you're so soft. You were born to be petted and rubbed.
Oh no.
Why can't anyone in this world understand a bamboo's words? Bob finally tracks down the bamboo possessing his body. Turns out he lost his job and ended up slinging plates at a diner. Being terrible at communication, it always ended up stirring trouble. Yet it somehow manages to honestly pull off a flawless fix every single time. Bob keeps pretending to be a customer just to mess with it, but as a bamboo, he's the only one who gets short end of the stick. He keeps raging, and there's nothing he can do about it. Glancing over, Sweety's laughing so hard that tears are coming out of the corner of her eyes. Maybe Sweety would rather talk about the movie than chat about work. I swapping was really interesting. Dealt with customers like that.
There are plenty of movies about people swapping bodies, but I can't say I've seen too many where people swap with a bamboo. But this idea is pretty clever. It dodges the cliched setups while keeping the story tight and well-paced. If I swapped bodies with my picky little bamboo, everyone would be in for a rough time. That little guy's got a nasty temper. If we made him work at Yumcha scene, it would have customers fuming left and right. Speaking of, I just remembered that the bamboo you sent to run the stall was really well behaved. It goes by 20, right?
Correct.
If only I could swap bodies with that little troublemaker of mine. I've never even seen it sit still for a second.
You finish watching Small Bite Curse with Sweety, and in the end, Bob and the bamboo return to their regular lives. Though that's different from before, they've reclaimed something precious in their hearts, a passion gained from living another life. Thus, this opens up a brand new chapter in their stories. The end credits roll, the audience begins filtering out of the cinema. Sweety sits back in her seat, a faint smile lingering on her face. Sweety's still glued to her seat. She gives guess she really enjoyed the movie. Should I ask for her opinion? What do you think of the movie? This comment really has some dark humor in it. What do you think of the movie?
If you're looking for some deep insight or super detailed analysis, you're probably gonna be disappointed. My take? It's loud, it's lively, it's got heart. It left me with a sense of happiness inside. You think so too? I thought you'd find my take too simple. To me, movies are like dim sum. More than some logical analysis, it's the taste that hits your tongue that matters the most. This movie is like a plate of crispy, sweet almond cookies. You can scarf down piece after piece without feeling an ounce of guilt.
wasn't a big budget blockbuster, nor was it a martial arts piece that is all the rage in Wi-Fi Peninsula. It won't stick with you forever, but it provided a carefree and enjoyable time while it lasted. Thanks for the recommendation. This little snack really hits the spot.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Since we already shared this movie experience on Master, I hope you can come by again. We'll do our best to give a warm welcome every time. So, that's why you gave me those movie tickets. Guess there's no such thing as free lunch. Oh, come on. I really did want to watch a movie with you, well, Master, and I really do want to come by. Yes, I'm Sin. Yamcha Sin. Scene? Whatever. After all, the treasure bond we share, give and take, that keeps friendship going strong, don't you think? Okay, Nangong Yu. Oh, okay, am I watching all three of you? Manager, over here. We've already got tickets in his Dreamland journey. Suna and Arya spent ages searching each not. I thought it'd be perfect for us to watch together. We went to a ton of movies, narrowed them down to a short list, and then had a fierce three-way vote before finally settling on this one. Nangong, those movies' runtime was perfect, and it would cut into her gaming time back home. Suna figured a fairy tale movie was the safest pick, even if it didn't blow everyone away. At least no one would hate it. As for Arya, she didn't find any of them. She hadn't seen any of them, so she was interested in them, all of them. I just want to vote. What do you think, Manager? If you want to choose a different movie, you can always hold another vote. I'm voting for it too. I like this one. That's a full vote. Age of Illusions are heading to Dreamland with Manager. Oh, right, Manager. Close your eyes and pick a movie ticket. We couldn't get 4 seats together, but you can draw one first. Casually pull out a ticket from the row of the movie. Nangong Yu is holding. Making some seconds. The remaining Sunny Arya. Movie party goes in. Manager and I sit together while Sunny and Arya sit together. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Oh, they're sitting behind us. Okay. Besides you, Nangong Yu is his boss for setting the most relaxed position to enjoy the movie. Tugs on your sleeve?
Before deciding to see the movie, we read a lot of reviews, and they all said it was good. Right. Do you want me to send you those reviews, Manager?
That's a spoiler, wasn't it?
You got me. Okay, I'll black out all the keywords before sending it to you.
It probably is worth reading.
Even if I secretly write bad things about you in the blacked out parts, you'll never know.
What's wrong with you?
Then again, even if I snuck in things like, I like you, Manager, you wouldn't find out either.
It's almost impossible to follow Nangong Yu's train of thought. Yeah, correct. She's definitely interested in the movie. We should keep talking about it.
Before deciding to watch this movie, I had a dream about it last night. In my dream, this movie's producer actually came to us to sing the theme song. I and Suna were so happy and both screamed with joy. And then I woke up. Even though the dream felt pretty average, I guess it's still a good sign.
A red rabbit baron hops to her side, politely bowing, drawing a smile from the audience. This is like that movie, that Ghibli movie. The Nangong Yu smile doesn't look so innocent. Why don't you get the rabbit's tail?
You got me. Can't blame anyone for wanting to pinch something that looks that squishy.
In a fairy tale wonderland, an adventure awaits. Yeah, right. Even kids wouldn't fall for that kind of stuff anymore. That was me. Just another boring adult. Unable to believe fairy tales and all that happily ever after stuff. Until I came here. Fairy tales are real. Dreamland adventures do exist. And that's the kind of story I'm going to write. Stories that bring children hope and happiness.
In the cinematic wonderland, even the colors come alive and flow. Countless paper butterflies fly toward Lillian, catching her shoulders and carrying her into the sky. The freedom of beauty is seen draw a soft gasp of admiration from the audience. Nangong Yu was focused. She completely forgotten about the chocolate in her hand. About to melt. Even Nangong Yu used a tissue. Dang it.
Don't worry. I came prepared with tissues. They're coming in handy now. The visual effects are better than I imagined. I wonder how much they spent on post-production.
So I failed.
As soon as piggy bank when we get back and come up with a plan to fatten it up a bit. Oh, manager, what I just said, don't let Stern and Arya know.
You got it, Chief. You finished watching Dreamland Journey with the Angel of Delusion? Even fairy tales can be moving sometimes. Even fairy tales have profound truth.
Too bad I've never really been interested in profound truths, no matter how they're presented. All I want is for Lillian to have a happy ending in this wonderland. Plus, Suna and Arya seem to be having a great time too. Isn't that what fairy tales are all about? Making people believe the world can be a better place?
Sure.
You're smiling too. That means you agree with my point, right?
Dang it. Whatever, we failed one. It was a tissue that we had to do.
Cinema and Angels of Delusion perfectly concluded.
Swag. Thanks for sticking with us to the whole movie manager. Getting back training. That was the plan, but inspiration just hit. I really want to head back and get this song down now. Sigh, I knew it. No worries, no worries. Nangong, I can head off to dance practice first. Yeah, next time you visit us, manager, you might hear our brand new fantasy style song. So now you're not gonna bail on us, are you? Don't worry, I won't let you guys down this time. Well, that is it. So I've failed like 1, 2. Only 2 of them, okay. Well, either way, the rewards are still mine. 200 polychrome and a title. Perfect story. Get that? Okay. 180 polychrome. Okay, so over 300 polychrome. Okay, swag. Movie notes. Oh, people actually like review it as well. Okay, nice. Companion guide. Watch report. This is all irrelevant. This is all irrelevant. Shut up. This is all irrelevant. Okay. Well, that is that. Thank you so much for... Wait, hold on. Is there more? Angels lose special guests. Come all the way to Toronto. Let's see it again. See you again. You guys are sure. Nostalgia tour. I pray I'm not getting involved into a different quest. About today. Special Nangong Yu. As soon as next song coming. Truth is, manager didn't that movie. Good about back. Didn't through this review. Just not finished. Lunch tour is also our precise way to wrap up. Let's see. Thanks for watching it, So absorb, eat your chocolate, melted, yeah. Is erase chocolate melting embarrassment from your memory, yeah. Jackpot that day. Let's watch a movie together again. Okay. Always be reserved for you. CFO signs off. Budgeting and anytime. Anyway, polished up arrangement. Next time, the first chocolate. Yeah, I never get stuff from the movie theater. Stuff is too expensive. Swag. Okay, there you go. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Bye.